hang on. Did we miss Candyman?
Oh, we did miss.
Did we miss Candyman?
Sorry. Don't say it too many times.
Come on, Si.
Candyman.
Yeah.
Is this your favorite horror?
It's my favorite Clive Barker adaptation. I would
One
think.
of your favorite horrors, though.
Yeah, one of my favorite horrors. My all-time favorite would be Nosferatu, but Candyman is an awesome film because of what it stands for. It's not your typical stalk and slash horror. Although it's got that element to it. It's creepy. It's romantic. It's hypnotic. It's visceral. And I just think it needs more exposure, and particularly the UK cut, which virtually no one has seen because everyone gets the R-rated version. And this 4K disc has got both on. When you press play, it offers you which one you want to play. Watch the UK version because it's in my opinion, is slightly better because when Candyman attacks the psychiatrist, it's pretty darn gory. It's much more visceral, and it's really that's
nice.
Very slight drop in picture quality, but you can live with that just for the blood and the it's lovely. I love it.
Has this podcast just got an explicit rating for size dirty sex face there? Probably.
Yeah, I just think it's a great film. It's a great set, actually. It's a very, very good disc. The picture quality is fantastic. It's coming off the back of the 2018 restoration, which was a 4K restoration, and they've just slapped Dolby Vision on top of it, and it's really give it an extra boost. So it's a wonderful picture, and Dolby Atmos as well. I mean, it's when Tony Todd speaks, it's like the voice of God. It is unbelievable. It's everywhere, and it permeates you and goes through you, just like his hook. It's going to rip your heart out. It's fantastic. Strange that it's been so polarizing on the thread, though. How people hate it and people don't. It's bizarre. It doesn't seem to have a middle ground.
Well, I think what's interesting is it's people who've come to it after all the hype. So people who didn't see it back in the 90s, people who are coming to it now, having read that it is this, lyrical, ethereal, gothic romance, with a social and all this kind of stuff. And I suppose it's the problem of expectation, isn't it? So I can see why people coming to it might not feel it is the classic that certainly I agree with Si that it is. But yeah, it's been interesting reading the threads with like you say, there's more people don't like Candyman but love Cat's Eye. It's like what crazy,
what crazy world are we in?
This is a crazy world that was too crazy for everything everywhere all at once. Even they didn't show a world that mad.
Just people misremembering stuff. But it is interesting what you say, Mark, about how you big things up. I think that sentiment is something that I think about a film we'll come on to shortly, which is Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's currently getting a lot of good press saying it's going to be the best film of the year. And I think that runs the risk of alienating people who would have come in and walked in and gone, wow, this is something pretty special. I didn't expect this. Instead, they're walking in going, I'm waiting for it to get really special. I didn't expect this. So it is interesting, that managing expectations. He says after overselling Top Gun Maverick.